Yo, we are back with some more 2K19 MyTeam, and today a quick update video because earlier this morning 2K released another patch. I know what you're thinking. Seriously, another patch? Yeah, before you go play 2K next, make sure you have, 20 minutes to download it. And people were scared because last time they patched the game just like a week ago or a few days ago was the shot contest buff, which is pretty hit or miss. But today they finally added back a feature that I'm calling game changing because it literally is. We now have the ability to change our lineup screen when you're loading into a MyTeam game. This is how it always has been dating back to 2K13 with the original MyTeam, but for whatever reason they changed it this year. I think it had to do with the overalls glitch. I don't know, man. People are gonna glitch the game. People are gonna find ways to take advantage of stuff like 2K. You don't need to screw us over, those of us who, play the game the right way. So now you can change your formation. So if you want to change who comes in on your bench, you can do that. If you want to change any of the presets, there's even one in there called custom, which I never do. But I guess when you take a timeout, then you could just sub in your custom lineup with ease. And this may not seem like a huge change, but it really is, because on the fly, before it would sub in, even if you had just bronzes on the bench that you didn't want to use, if they were in the positions, like if you had a small forward trying to sub in at point guard off the bench, which, some people do, it would sub in the bronze. So the ability to make on-the-fly subs now is huge. You don't have to waste timeouts, which is one thing, and you don't have to, accidentally sub in bronzes when you don't want to, because I've done that so many times, and you lose possessions. Like when you're playing competitive, going for 12-0, all these little things matter. Plus, why can't you see... Like, I don't get, when they took it away, you can't see who your opponent has on the bench. I don't know why that would be an advantage or a disadvantage. Like, just let us see the team we're playing. Let us set up our lineups. They have finally done that. So for me, I don't know, I'm sure you may disagree if you didn't really care, but for me, I really cared when they took that out. So this changes the game mode a bit for me. It makes MyTeam better for me. MyTeam Unlimited, going for 12-0, which I obviously had struggles with. I like to think if, I could have subbed in my bench on command, the players I want, things might have been differently, but who knows? This is a big change. In terms of the other patch notes, they didn't really release things. I saw one screenshot that just said gameplay fixes, which is like, yeah, that is far too ambiguous, man. We need to know what you're doing, 2K. I will try and find a screenshot now and throw it in there. I think they changed some stuff with Park, which I obviously don't play. I think they tuned down the pushing animations is what I saw on Twitter. So if you play Park, that's good. They made a few changes to, I think, sharp shooting bigs or stretch bigs, whatever you want to call it. So a little bit of news there. I would say it's a dub for MyTeam. And I guess I never really gave you guys my thoughts on the original patch that changed the game with the shot contest. I really like it. I've lost some games in MyTeam Unlimited, yes, but for the most part, I think the shot contest buff is a good thing because you have to work for really open shots. Like, that's the way it should be. If you've got guys hiding behind screens with base 11 players, you can actually contest them now. If you drop into off ball, your CPU will put the hand up, which is pretty, if you want to say it's cheese to play off ball, maybe, but every once in a while, it helps to have a shot contest on someone who's cheesing with AK-47 or Hidu. But on the flip side, if you know how to shoot with those guys, you can still do a lot of damage. Like, it's weird. The mechanics of this game are super weird, but for me, I like the shot contest buff. If you know how to play defense, you are gonna have a good time now because it enhances everybody's defense. So if you already knew how to play it, yeah, you're gonna be all right. It is super tough to score inside, but as you'll see later today, I've got a second video coming today. A new card I'm debuting. He is fire and he shoots over people. He finishes inside over people. So yeah, I'm a fan of the shot contest buff. I'm a huge fan of the patch today. Don't know everything it changed. Haven't tried it out so far. But as you can see in this gameplay I'm running underneath, we had a pretty good time. I just played this a few minutes ago, and you know what? Maybe the reason we took this dub, the reason we played so good, was because I could sub in my bench on command. Who knows? Probably not, but huge change. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. I want to hear all your feedback on the shot contest buff and this patch today that we can edit our lineups. That's all I got for this one, guys. Stay tuned later for another upload.